Okay, you created a dilemma for me, to be or not to be, right? And so what happens to me is like, okay, I got to figure out a way to get to this dilemma. The dilemma is that there's to stop you eating conventional and to start eating organic, and you're saying all that's bullshit in itself because it's all marketing capitalized. So I'm just like, well, now I get put into a state of mind of skepticism. But according to in philosophy, in the thinker's mind, you have
This
to
has
find
nothing to do with philosophy.
what's
Leave
it
it out of
called.
here. This has nothing to do with philosophy. Leave it out.
So let me get it real quick for you.
Don't bring philosophy into this. This has nothing to do with philosophy.
Okay. Okay. One more.
If you want to make sure that you're eating the right foods, then you need to be the one growing it. Is what it comes down to, brass tacks.
Okay, so check this out, G. Let's this is a philosophical book.
Don't bring philosophy into it. Philosophy has nothing to do with this.
Well, it does. It
No,
does.
it doesn't.
Well, it does with me. No, it does with me. So you gotta accept it. So it's like I have to bring philosophy, and I'm gonna send you a picture or something. Yeah, where you could, just kind of get an idea of what I'm trying to come in. Because you're not letting me finish my sentence. Like, you're not letting me finish
Well, because you're bringing something in that has nothing to do with the conversation we're having.
No, because, okay, in other words, it's dealing with a dilemma. I'm trying to tell you that I'm dealing with a dilemma. The dilemma is A, and B, A being that G, a person that I admire, and his information to me is valued. So therefore, I'm going to consider what you're telling me. So if I value someone, I'm going to consider So what I'm trying to tell you is, based off your information, it makes me put into a dilemma. Should not to be or not to be? Should I believe? If I believe in the other one, I could be wrong, and if I believe in the other one, I could be right. You know what I'm saying?
Like we're seeing increased activity in the area.
You know what I'm saying, G?
Yeah.
Like what if I would have said, damn, okay, let's just say 20 years from now, it turns out to be all this organic shit was a lie. And I could be like, see, G was right, and I listened to him, right? Or I could have been 20 years from now, I could say, oh shit, G is right, but I didn't listen to him. That's a dilemma, right? So I have to figure out something to escape between the horns, right? To escape in between. I have to figure out an answer so that I could get,
Yeah.
I have to figure out something. And in philosophy, they talk about these situations. Like they talk about how to deal with dilemmas. Yeah.
Oh, here, Jay. I almost forgot. Here. Check out the scope. Never mind.
Oh. Here, get your sniper.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Yeah, like I said, G, like, what if 20 years from now?
Requesting medical near your location.
What if 20 years from now it comes out to be that you were wrong, but I listened to you, and now I'm dying from pestilocus mochas. You know what I'm saying?
UAV overhead.
You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
like,
Just to get that one, you gotta drink a couple of gallons of that shit.
Right, so you imagine like 20 years from now, the doctor's telling me like, well, Geronimo Toro, you're dying from pestilocus mochas because, you kept eating conventional food with all this pesticides. And here's the facts, you know what I'm saying? Like 20 years from now, all this bullshit, right? So I'm trying to figure out, okay, what if this guy's telling me the truth, right? Like, so I gotta figure out a way. So I sent you a picture in your messenger. It's not that bright, but I'll read it to you. And it talks about dealing with dilemmas, because right now I'm in a dilemma. So I'm like, damn, maybe, maybe G was telling the truth. Encrypted hard drive, Google Maps. So, okay, so in this philosophy book that I have called The Trivium, it says here, dealing with dilemmas, go between grasp or counter. Okay, so politicians and parents regularly use abbreviated dilemma to present complex circumstances as clean-cut either-or situations involving only two choices. Especially when selling the lesser of the two evils. And then it gives you an example, okay? Either we record everyone's phone calls or the terrorists grow stronger. There are various ways of dealing with these insidious devices. Escaping between the horns are the two either or options really exclusive. If you can find a third option, then you can go between the horns of the dilemma. In Plato's Meno proposes that it is impossible to learn anything new. Socrates perhaps paraphrases the dilemma. A man cannot search for what he knows, since he knows it. There is no need to search, nor for what he doesn't know, for he doesn't know what to look for. He then presents the third option. New knowledge is actually recollection and escapes the dilemma by denying the original option are exclusive. Grasping the horns of the dilemma. If you can show that one or both of the major premises is false, and etc., the nexus of a hypothetical statement, then part is not valid. Then there is no necessary connection between the antecedent or consequence. People are either good or either they're bad. If they are good, then we do not need law to deter crime. If they're bad, then the laws to deter crime won't work. Either way, laws to deter crime are useless. So this is a good philosophy book that has like riddles, like rhymes, and it's deep. That's a fucking heavy book. Heavy book. So what I'm trying to say is now I'm in a dilemma with what you're saying, so I'm trying to figure out a solution.
What did you look at the scope?
I gave you back the weapon, right?
Yeah.
I think I have this one. What's the zoom ratio on this?
I think it's 8.5, I think.
It's nice. I mean, we practically could see everything at nighttime. So, G, at the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, then you have to decide as a person to be or not to be. So what, do you just take the chance? And, because as we both know, like, the government is trying to depopularize humankind, right? Like, they have this agenda and they're just trying to, depopularize humans, right?
Okay, Jay. I'll go ahead and tell you this. When I got with Brenda, her kidney function was just under 20% for both her kidneys. Okay? So if your kidneys are functioning at that low and your liver's functioning that low, you're going to get sick quicker. You're going to start building up all wonderful toxins in your body, and you're not going to make it very far.
Right.
I've been here with her for 7 years, and it took 3 years getting her to eat just potatoes, just adding potatoes and butter to her diet.
Okay.
Her kidneys are now above 90% functionality. And so is her liver.
That's amazing.
So,
Really amazing.
the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, but see, I mean, but see that how can I say is that works for Brenda, right? But does that mean that's gonna work for everybody?
Potatoes are easy enough to digest for everybody. There's nobody on the planet that's allergic to potatoes.
So, because I'm trying to understand, this will work for anybody then.
Yes,
Anybody. So.
anybody.
Because to me, not all human bodies are the same. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I mean, the doctors will tell you that, you don't eat potatoes because, it's going to affect your blood sugar. It's going to slightly affect your blood sugar, but it's also going to be easier for your body to process. It improves
Now question.
organ function.
Now question, do you think it would be a smart decision? Let's just say, like, wouldn't you rather just be safe and just eat organic than take the chance of if those chemicals are really bad for you? If there's even chemicals in it, like, would you just rather
How about if you go ahead and get a regular potato and an organic one and have them
I
both
did that with
tested?
banana.
Have
Well,
them
I
both
did that
tested.
no, I did that with a banana. Okay, so I did that with a banana. I bought because at one point I was skeptical about this stuff, and what I did was I bought
Secured a weapons case.
organic banana. I got me, and then what I did was I bit one, and I bit the other one. I did a chew test and a taste test. I was like, whoa! And one thing when I noticed on the organic banana, I noticed that there was more crystals, more like a crystallization on it. And then I noticed, I noticed that the bananas,
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
the banana that was supposedly conventional, the banana was conventional, it got rotten faster than the actual regular organic.
Because it doesn't have all those wonderful preservatives added to it. That's the part that's the toxic for you, is the preservatives.
Right. So that's part of pesticides, right? No.
No. Preservatives are added after it's been harvested.
Ultra One, activity is increasing.
Yeah, because that's what I'm trying to say. Because I'm just like, well, I'd rather just stick with organic and not take a chance when it come out to be that all this fucking regular conventional shit is bad for me. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just take the chance.
Yeah, and that's what I said. You go get a banana or a potato from a regular farm before it's hauled off to whatever factory is going to be processing it, and then go get one that's from the factory and have them both tested. And I'm sure you'll find the exact same shit on both of them, but the one from the factory is going to have additional preservatives.
Which is bad for you.
Yes, preservatives have always been bad for us.
Good, baby. Woo! They got me a lot of backpacks.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
I'm not letting you go out like this.
Yeah, but most of everything has preservatives in it, right?
Yeah.
So, large backpack right here.
Oh, cool. You mean to tell me I stared
Alright,
right
let's
at
do-
it?
So, at this point, do you choose?
Ultra One, be advised.
Oh god, there's a safety in here too?
Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
Even if I don't want to stay, I just want to get out of here. This place is horrible.
Give me medical. Contact.
So much for putting those plates in.
Over here.
Secured a weapons case. Targets are marked on your TAC map.
Oh, an origami horse. There we go.
Take cover!
Now, have you ever tried anything organic?
Yes.
And was it better? Have you ever did your own taste test or?
I'd rather have my own shit that I grew myself.
Right. So how do you know the seeds are good?
Because I purchased them. From a farmer.
Right.
Is open. Secure all contents.
Like potatoes, I'll grow them myself.
Right. Yeah, definitely. That's what I'm gonna do, G. I'm just gonna grow my own shit.
Over a 9-month period in just a 2 square feet, 4 feet high, you can get a little over 200 pounds of taters in a 9-month period.
And that's the simple answer to the dilemma of skepticism, and you know. So that's one thing. I don't know if you know what sophistry is.
When in doubt, do it yourself.
You know what sophistry is? Sophistry is people that use logic and reason to tell a lie.
Yes.
To a fallacy, right? And this is why I love sophistry people, like, because they allow people to view things different.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate near your location.
I love it. So like when someone's trying to use logic and reason, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, you're lying to me. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm just gonna be able to use that information and make something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Enlightenment. It's gonna enlighten me instead of make me angry or frustrated, or you know, it's not gonna create, you know. So what logic to you might not be the same logic to somebody else, you know? Right? So like, let's just say you're from Costa Rica or the Philippines, and I'm from fucking United States. That doesn't mean like my logic is gonna be the same logic that you use, right?
In the area, keep your eyes open.
Yes.
Ooh. Ooh.
Excuse me.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
Are you dead, G?
Yep.
Okay, grab it.
On me, on me.
Enemy out.
He's still calling for people.
Over there.
He's reviving.
You have more fight in you. Take it to them.
Right, I mean,
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
that was a Go! Go to your room. What's going on with your TV?
Smoke time.
Go. Go. Come on. No, go to sleep.